everybody. I started my video. My name is Roger Carsley. I'm doing my morning vlog, which I do every day. Of course, now my car has been cleaned and it's sliding all over the place, and now it's not even attached. Hold this, please. My employee is pretty much useless. Hold on, guys. Here, hold that just like that. I've got to fix your mess. Nasty stuff. Nasty stuff. Okay, hold on. Needs to go about that. I think that'll do it. Hold on, guys. We had a technical issue. I hope that's not too tight. Yeah, it's crooked. But it doesn't jiggle. Your little face is in there a little bit, but I'll jiggle it a little crooked. All right, well, now we got our mount back on the thing. Let's hope it stays on the windshield. But the car is all clean. I don't even recognize it. My employee changed the oil yesterday. And we were going to go see my mom, but I was super busy. I'm actually thought we didn't. I was really busy yesterday. But we're going to go see her tonight. We're going to stay over there and visit with my sister-in-law most of the evening, I think. But, so he cleaned the car. I got in the car this morning and I didn't recognize it. I thought I got in the wrong car because it was so dirty, dusty, and you know, I live on a gravel road, so it gets bad, and I have the dogs in the back, which are very content peeking out the window this morning.
Guys confused with the back then.
They're confused.
Because they look in the back.
It's clean. It's like, what's going on here? So today is a Saturday, right? Yeah, Saturday. I'm not doing any shows today or anything like that in particular. I gotta go to the bank. I hope they're open. I don't even know if they're open. It's like, I've never been there on Saturday, so I have no clue. So, kids are playing soccer.
Little midgets.
They're not midgets, they're kids.
Oh,
midgets are people that are stunted.
Oh no, I call it little people.
Little people. All right, so we're gonna run to the bank real quick. I should have done this yesterday, but I didn't have time. Give me that. Okay, ooh, classic car. I wouldn't mind having that.
For sale?
Probably, or it would be parked with us. Yeah. Yep, it's got for sale sign. We might look at that. I wouldn't mind having a vintage car.
This is a fixed out car.
It's in pretty good shape.
Yep. This one in
What is that?
a long time, pretty nice.
1954 Chevy. 1954 Chevy for sale. Looks kind of neat. I don't know. I might go look at that. I have friends that I can flip vintage cars that need a little bit of work because they own mechanic shops. I'm pretty sure it is. They have good hours here. I really like the Concordia Bank. That's what I use. Is the Concordia Bank. Closed. They are not open.
Oh, look at it. 9.
They're open.
9.
10 minutes. But we just wait 10 minutes. Because I really need to drop this in. I could do the digital thing, but it's not.
There's more time.
Well, I don't want to withdraw from the other account, because if I do, it's a night.
Just a few minutes. You're about 5 minutes early.
Yeah, I know. I just don't want to. I just don't want to go withdraw from the other account because it's hard to deposit. It's PayPal. Yeah. So I want to drop and withdraw. We're a little bit early.
5 minutes?
5 minutes. I can stay here for 5
Do you
minutes.
need a receipt? No. Okay, I'll take
You
it.
and Dad? Okay. Can you give me cash back?
Huh?
Can you give me cash back?
How much
Okay.
do you want back?
Half. 150.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't need a receipt. I never fill out my little slip. This bank is really nice because, you know, guys, you're really supposed to put a little slip and put the little numbers in when you go to these little windows, because they don't remember every customer, but this bank remembers me because I never fill out my slip. I'm really bad, guys. I've been going to the same gas station for what, 30 years? I still don't ever know what pump I'm on. They automatically put cameras up to automatically go, oh, Roger's coming. They just automatically look and put it in. They don't even ask me anymore. Yeah, we got here a little bit early. I'm actually glad we're getting out and getting things done. My mom's birthday went really well for the people that are popping in. I sure appreciate it.
Not a problem.
Thank you.
Just have a good weekend.
Yeah, I'm gonna have fun. My mom had her birthday. I've been screaming all day. Oh, she's 80. She's 80. She's 80. She's 79. She said, you know, a year at this level, it doesn't make any difference. Have a great day. You know, that's the bank. Yeah, they were looking for that. No, they're not open yet. They're not going to give us any cookies.
They're not looking for cookies.
That was nice. She went ahead and waited on us.
That's quiet.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we got to get air in the tires. We ain't going nowhere. All right, now. Medical. Everyone always has to have my medical report. Actually, nobody really cares about my medical report. About 8 people watch it on Twitch, and it's for the hospital. Oh, you found my card.
Yeah.
That doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Work the pay.
Yeah, it works to pay, but the reader doesn't work.
No.
Well, I totally lost my train of thought again.
The medical, the people don't care or something.
What?
The medical, the people don't care.
Yeah, the medical stuff. Well, today I get another injection in the ear. My head is doing fine, but still not healing. Nothing else. Well, I have a little fluid in the lung, but that's normal. It's been moist. You know, I would love to own that building.
This one?
Yes, look how simple that is.
It's big.
It's big. Look at the size of it. There's enough room here to, let's go this way. You know, it's for sale, I think.
Overhead door. Sales service.
Oh, no. I guess they just bought it. I would not mind
Somebody
having that building. And that used to be a grocery store. It's now a newspaper. And there's my accountant. Ugh. I've got to get a new accountant. No, I'm sorry. I have a good accountant. I can't say he's bad, but we got to get air.
Yeah.
But he's not versed in e-commerce, because I found some things that I could have saved money on that I didn't. So I don't know. I don't want to announce that I'm changing accountants because I'm not sure I'm going to. I actually like my accountant because it's no muss, no fuss. He says, I need 3 numbers from you. I give him the numbers, I give him the documents. He does the taxes. And he does a pretty good job. And I check it all, of course. But he does a pretty good job. And he's just not as versed in e-commerce as what I really need. Because all of my... No, that's not true. That's open. We can go there.
Yeah.
Most of my money comes from e-commerce. Well, that's not true either. Used to be. A large percentage of my money comes from e-commerce. And I really need to be able to make every single deduction. I wasn't so picky about it a few years ago. Go ahead and do all 4 tires. You did the oil change, you must do all 4 tires. Well, use the gauge. So lazy. All right, so it wasn't a lot of money, but it was enough that I was like, okay, well, let me amend my taxes. Didn't save me too much, but it did save me a little money. Right. Light's still on. It's the other tire that's low. It's the other one. He's putting air in the wrong tire. That one was low, too. The other one was low, too. That's what I figured. You better go get a gauge. I'll tell you when the light goes off. We don't have a gauge. Well, we have one, but it's wrong. He's pretty good at eye judging it. It's not got enough yet.
Why not?
Putting air in the tires. Morning ritual. It's off. Did you let some out?
No. Well, I need to make sure. No. Fine.
Is it all right or not? Because I don't want to have him
Well,
buy a new tire just because you're too lazy to choose the gauge. Yeah. All right, so we are on our way out. I've been thinking here. Wasn't talking. I was off in La La Land thinking. All right, so no shows today. No shows today. I'm just doing my vlog. I'm not going to be on very long even. I've been doing a lot of work. I'm just way behind on everything. It's way behind on everything it seems.
The game, yeah.
You want in here too?
Yeah, in the game.
For the little monsters. You have money?
Yeah, I got chance.
Oh, a tire gauge?
Yeah.
Here, we probably ought to get something.
I got chance.
You have enough to buy
Yeah.
treats, something to drink?
Yeah.
You have enough for everything?
Yeah.
You find that 30?
No.
Oh. He's got some change. He's going to buy some treats for the dogs. We're here at Dollar Tree. We do this all the time, too. Go to Dollar Tree. For the doggies. I hope he buys you hot dogs and not dog treats. Hot dogs are cheaper, probably better for them. But whatever he gets is fine. He might need his glasses. All right, so I'm not going to do any further show tonight. I'm not going to do any too much stuff this weekend, actually. I'm going to do a Facebook Live, I think, Sunday tomorrow. Tonight, I'm going to be over at my folks, so I'm really got a lot of work to do. Fortunately, I wanted to go yesterday, but there was just no time. We had to do the oil change, so he was busy. I had just so much work to do. It's unbelievable. You can tell I'm a little frustrated because my inbox is just full. I mean, it's so full there's no more room in my inbox, basically. I'm having to say, you know what, guys, I can't get to you until next week. Not this coming week, but the next week. So I'm pretty busy. I also have to finish. I've already mostly done them, but I also have to finish. I have a little job on the side that I'm doing some newsletters for a business. I need to publish 6 of those today. Not exactly sure how I want to do it. I may give them. See, I'll cut myself out of future work if I do this, but I'm probably going to do it because I know the person pretty well. I may give them what I call jumbo blogs. Now, these are not good to do, but you can do them. I did them a long time ago. But on a newsletter, it doesn't make any difference. A jumbo newsletter or a jumbo blog is, if your business topic is, let's say you are a tailor, you alter clothes. Your newsletter is going to mention any deals or specials that you have at your shop. It's going to encourage people to recycle their clothes and have them altered rather than buy new stuff. So the newsletter articles are all pretty much about clothing. So you can do what's called a jumbo newsletter. You have a whole bunch of general statements that will work in basically any article. And you just make a huge column of general statements. Then what you do is you put those in sections kind of what they're pertaining to. Like this one's more about sewing. This one's more about fabric cleaning. This one's more about getting good deals on clothing. So you take your 3 primary topics and then you just make a lot of paragraphs that they can just grab a paragraph, stick it in, grab another paragraph, stick it in. Then if they want to address any of the other topics, they can just grab a paragraph from that, stick it in, and then they put their pictures and then their current information. Basically, you can reuse those paragraphs and rejumble them in any combination you want, and you basically have an unlimited number of newsletters, and you only have to pay for about the first 10, because it takes about 10 newsletters worth of information to be able to have enough data to randomly juggle all the information and have unlimited newsletters. See, if it wasn't a friend of mine that was contracting me to do this, I would just charge them for a newsletter every week or 2 or whenever they send them out. But since the friend can actually do the work themselves, they're just too busy, I much rather have it where they can go, okay, well, it only takes 5 minutes to go over and grab a paragraph, go to Pixabay, stick a picture in, write a little blurb that I want to write in the newsletter, and push a button. That takes no time at all. On the other hand, if I already pre-write, which I'm going to do, the first 6 I'm going to pre-write, and then I'm going to just give them the big thing where they can do it themselves. So if I'm going to pre-write the blog, or the newsletter, it actually takes them longer. Why? Well, they have to read the newsletter in the first place and find out what it's about. Then they'll have to go look up pictures for it and drop it in. And then they'll have to put their little blurb in. It's a lot easier if you just read down a column of stuff and say, oh, that paragraph's good, that paragraph's good, that paragraph's good. You've already read it. You're dropping your pictures in, you put your little blurb in, it's done much faster. So, I'm just giving you that as a tip, guys. If you ever, now I don't want to be a blogger for people. I'm real busy. I will do blogs for people, but I'm very pricey because I don't want to do it. It's not that I don't want to, it's just I don't have the time to be able to do a whole bunch of them. And if I can't offer it as a service to everybody I know, I try not to do it. That's kind of my rule. That's a leftover from me being in retail for so many years. You have to have enough things to put on the shelf that everyone can get one, or you don't put it on the shelf. Same thing. Oh, you guys want my fortune cookie? They're waiting patiently for my employee to come out of Dollar Tree because they know he'll have treats. Isn't that right, Betty Boos? What you doing back there, Harry Potters? You waiting for treats? You guys are just waiting for treats. His hands will not leave this position until he gets back here with treats. What do you think he's gonna bring you? Huh? What's he gonna bring you, Betty Boo? She hates it when you blow in her ear. Oh, jump up here and give me kisses. Get back there, you little monster. Back there, back there. Get off, Betty Boo. She don't like it when you do that. Look at that. They are looking at that door. They are waiting for those treats. Get in the back. Get in the back. Sorry, dogs. So, if you're going to write a newsletter, also, I was wrong. I informed my friend that newsletters needed to be rather lengthy. I looked. Most newsletters are not very lengthy. They all have a pretty much standard formula. The identification of who the newsletter is from and why they're getting it. For example, I was using someone who is a tailor. Halloween is coming. Pull out those old costumes, bring them in. We'll fix them with a Halloween costume discount for tailoring. That's why they're sending the newsletter. Then you would give them some useful information. By the way, if you have old costumes, you can use this fabric as a way to clean the fabric. Make sure you put reflectors for safety. And a few little tips of treats, and done. It's about 300 words. I'm very sick today. Let's do it. Well, you spent a bunch of money. Did you get them treats?
Oh, no, I forgot. Everything is his.
Oh, no, I forgot. I'm like, oh, no.
Everything is his.
Everything is for Harry.
For both, yeah.
We didn't get anything for us. You get us a drink? Like
Yeah,
I
I get a
asked?
drink.
Okay.
You want this?
What is it? Oh, milkshake,
You
yeah.
want this?
No, I'll do the milkshake today. I did the grapefruit yesterday. Get your glasses down, please.
I'm looking for this thing.
Yeah, I know you were sitting on them. Let me get my stuff together. By the way, the junk food drink that my employee got me, Hershey's cookies and cream, which I actually like.
Wait, give you the same time.
Yeah, give them both same
Somebody
time,
want the
or
other
it'll be
one.
high drama.
Wait.
All right, we need to haul. Did you send the messages and everything you need?
No, I didn't.
Well, you better do it now because I don't want to get on the road and find out my time has changed. Did I break the seal on this?
Yeah, it's just on the top. It's another seal.
Oh, it has a
Yeah.
one of the aluminum seals.
Yeah, si no hay aluminio, say about it.
Okay, take that seal off.
Okay,
Whenever I unscrew a cap, if I don't remember it popping, I won't drink it. No, Harry, take it off.
Hold on. Harry, it's close.
Hold on. I'm gonna shake it up now.
We got time, we don't have one.
Yeah, did you get them hot dogs?
No. Dog
Just
food.
that.
The dog food.
They'll be through that in 5 minutes. They'll be barking. This will be a pretty seatbelt. This is going to be a pretty short show. I told him to buy treats, so the dogs will be quiet. He got him a bone. He'll eat those in 5 minutes.
Hey, boob.
Do they even want it?
No,
Nah, they don't want that. They want hot dogs.
You know kasi boob. Wala what's he gonna have?
She wants hot dogs.
Make it a soft. What the candy bar?
So good. So unhealthy.
You have your own ball.
All right, so we're about ready to jump on the highway. So let me give you a little bit of e-commerce tips. We talked about newsletters for a little bit. Not too many do newsletters, but that's also customer emails. You can think of that same formulaic customer email, the same formulaic buyer feedback. By the way, guys, don't leave the identical feedback on every single feedback you send out. That's one of the things I look for when I'm trying to find a seller that if I have a question, I know that they'll answer. If I see that all their feedback is the same, even though there's software to do that, I figure that it wasn't worth them randomizing their feedback, so what else is it not worth them doing? It's just one of those things that business people look at. Normal customers may or may not. Boy, this car is so clean, I don't know how to drive it. I'm so used to my little dirt marks telling me what speed it is. No, I'm just kidding. Car looks really nice. This is an old car. How old is this thing?
9 years. No, 7. No, yeah, 7. It's 9.
No, it's
11,
not 7.
11, 12, 13, 14,
6.
17, 19, 20. 8 years.
Nice. Oh, but it was because of its manufacture date.
11.
Yeah, so yeah, it's getting old. It has 146,939 miles on it. Honda Fit. Not too much drama with it. We're having some transmission issues now, and you know the normal stuff that happens after the warranty runs out. You know, at 150,000 miles, almost every car breaks. They're designed to do that, by the way. And no matter what you say, if you work for... I had a guy that worked for Ford for years and years and years, and he would get so angry when I would say, you know, they're designed to break after the warranty. It's not the entire car that's designed to break. It's the part. They'll select a series of parts that are non-dangerous.
The leather is mine.
Yeah, right. They'll select parts that are non-dangerous, and those wear out, but you still can't drive the car. The thing with Honda, the thing that they do all the time with Honda, is there a problem?
No,
The thing that they do with Honda, it's the sensor for your transmission. You want to fix that problem, you're going to get transmission light. Once you get about 130,000, 135,000 miles, almost every Honda car starts giving you little transmission light, engine check light, transmission light on. Transmission light will freak you out because it'll stay in driving. It will, it'll look like you've got a serious problem. I'll give you a hint. Turn your car off, wait about 5 minutes, go back out, turn it on, put it in reverse, go very fast in reverse and slam on your brakes. Do that a couple times. Turn your car off. Go back out, turn your car back on, go drive. You'll drive for 3-4 months and you won't have any lights come on. That's just an FYI. All right, so let's get on to some business. Why I enjoy my milkshake. These are really good, but gosh, 350 freaking calories.
All the breakfast.
Yeah, it's like
Everything you need.
all the sugar you could ever want. I'm very fortunate. Well, no, I'm not fortunate. Unfortunately, fortunately, I don't absorb most of what I eat. So I can sit there and eat lard all day long, and I wouldn't even get high cholesterol. So it wouldn't be good for me, but I wouldn't have much problems from it. Most of my nutrition is received IV. All right, Penske. Somebody moving. And 3 trucks in a row that always freak me out when I see them driving like that. Am I past them? Yes. All right, I got cruise on. Sand. Yeah, you know it is shifting a little better too. But yeah, did you? Oh, you changed the little counter too. I see. Was that hard to do?
No.
So you know, guys, I go crazy. My employee does the oil changes in my car, and why pay someone else? I'm paying him. But every car you have has a different way. I'm cold. every car you have has a different way of resetting your numbers. We spent, 4 days pecking on buttons, looking through books,
Then they hold it.
and all you do is hold it down.
2 times. Hold it and it goes.
Well, you have to do it 3 times in a row, the right
2
count.
times.
Yeah, but it was so easy. We're sitting there looking for all this stuff. Same thing when your clock needs changed in the
Oh
car.
my God.
Oh my gosh, I could never remember what button to push. I'll sit there and peck buttons for 20 minutes before I finally remember.
That's true.
Message sent.
Yeah, no time.
Alright. Guys, I have a problem that I've never had before. Now that I'm old as dirt, now that I'm very, very old, noticing things that I didn't notice before. Like, I like to crunch ice. Now, when I drink something really cold, I got tooth pain. Well, I've been to the dentist. I don't have any cavities as far as I can tell. It's been a while since I've been. Maybe it's time to go check again. But it's not always the same teeth. So I know that my old ass teeth are my old as dirt teeth are definitely now temperature sensitive. So I've been looking at toothpaste. There's Sensodyne, but I don't like that stuff because it seems to irritate my gums. There was another one. What was the other one that we used that was good? Colgate has one for. Was it Colgate or Crest?
Sensodyne Colgate.
It was Crest or Colgate, the one that we used. That I like. Colgate. Colgate has one for sensitive teeth. It's to desensitize your teeth. I'm gonna have to go to that because I don't like Sensodyne. I use Sensodyne and it actually made my gums red, irritated them. But Colgate didn't do that. But yeah, I've noticed as I get older, things aren't quite the same as they were just a couple years ago. I don't sleep at all, but that's nothing new. But I noticed my sleep cycle is totally weird. Old people go, or at least myself as an old person, goes to bed. Well, I don't go to bed, but if I were to go to bed like I should, I notice I'm tired about 9 or 10. 2 years ago, I didn't ever get tired until it was 1 in the morning. Now, I'm tired about 9 or 10. I'll normally pass out asleep about midnight or 1 o'clock, and I'm up at 3 or 4. Well, that's actually a very long time for me to be out asleep. Normally, my life in the past, normally I'd stay up till 1 or 2. I'd sleep till 5 or 6 at most. But it's changed. I actually like to go to bed earlier and get up earlier. I get more done that way. But my cycle didn't used to be that. I used to be totally opposite. I'd like to sleep during the day. When I was growing up, well, not growing up, but 25-ish. From about 25 to 35, I slept during the day. I did everything at night because I was much more effective. Because I own my own business, too. That had a lot to do with it. I never liked to go into the office when anyone was there. So I'd go in and I'd do all my work in the middle of the night where no one would see me. Am I going supposedly slow? No. I'm going 72 miles an hour. Why is everyone passing me so much? I am going 72. Even the phone says it.
Yeah.
And these people are zipping by me like I'm walking down the street. Here's another one. You know what? I bet they're running drugs. There's probably 3 trucks, and I bet one of them's got drugs in it. No.
That's a baby.
No, that's not a... No. Too expensive. No. Different areas, too. See? Different counties. All right. Well... On Thursday, I did a show about costumes and Halloween. And check it out. I have kind of cool graphics in that. But that's not the main reason I want you to check it out. The main reason I want you to check it out is if you go to keywebco.com, I will have 11,000 listings of costumes. And these are not that crap you buy at Walmart that's all cheap and junk. This is the good stuff, guys. These are the quality costumes. Check it out. Check it out. All USA fulfilled, you'll have it in a week. order it. I say you have it in a week. This is the deal. It's auto-fulfilled in the US. That means it doesn't come from China. It's shipped from here. They process in 1 to 3 days. They actually process same day, but they say 1 to 3 days. So I go with the longest day, 3. Shipping speed is 3 to 5 days max. 3 to 5 days max. So your worst case scenario is about a week. Normally it's faster. Most of the things I've been seeing, it's been arriving in 4 or 5 days at most. But I always say about a week. That way there's variant. I've actually had people order that it got it in 2 days. So, you know, from the time they ordered. So it just depends. It really does. So I say a week. The deal on the shipping for my store is totally different. I really am not used to charging shipping. I always did free shipping from the first business I did online all the way till just last week or last month. All free shipping, but now I can't do that because there's no margins on my products. That means there's no money to be made. So this is the way it is. If you spend $100 or less, it costs you $10 no matter what the price of the item or size to ship it. The item can be a $1 item, it's going to be $10 to get it. If you spend over $100 to $150, it is $5.99, no matter what the item is, size, shape, cost, anything. Well, total cost. After $150, all shipping is included. Now, I really don't like doing that. And it's not like I can actually take it off. Because if I take the shipping cost off, I don't make any money. At all. Nothing. There's a little margin on the product. Very little. I keep very tiny margins on my products. I do that for 3 reasons. 1, the product sale is only important to me because I need a lot of sales to make enough money to support my websites. Where I actually make my living is not in the sales of products. It is making websites for people. Getting listeners on my podcast. That's what pays me the most. Listeners on my podcasts. But the biggest thing that I'm trying to encourage is making the websites. I really haven't been marketing making websites. I'm more marketing making small sites, microsites, and funnels. That's really what everyone needs to be doing. You have to have your big Mama Jamma website. Everybody must have one. And a store platform is not a website. That is a web page. You have to have a website under your domain that you own, that the relevance is identified to you on Google. Even if it's all eBay items in it, you need it in a website. Then what really gets you the sales is not your big Mama Jamma website. That's where you blog and you build your reputation. But you take the items or you take the posts from eBay and your website and you make these little microsites. A free one is adsy.me. adsy.me. I have no invested interest. I know the person that developed it, and it's 100% free. As a matter of fact, if you go look at my apps page, 90% of my apps are adsy.me created. Just a little hint, and it's free. So what you do is you take your big Mama Jamma website, you take your eBay store, your Amazon store, even if it's the same items in all 3, you will grab the links for all of those, and you'll take it in your microsite. You'll say, hey, we have this available on eBay. If you don't like eBay, we've got Amazon. If you don't want to pay extra to get it super duper fast, you can also buy it right here on our website for a couple of dollars less. You're not paying any processing or overhead. And you make that as a single site. Nothing else in it, maybe a YouTube about the product or something, and that's it. It's called a funnel site or a microsite or an app. All of those things are designed to come up in Google search. I make more sales out of my microsites than I do any other place, including the platforms I sell on. Keep that and think about that for a moment. And that is free. That is free. So, that's my little lesson today. I hope you enjoyed listening to me rattle on and on a little tiny bit about e-commerce. I will not be back on again today, I don't think. No, that's not true. I will be back on Oh, I gotta sneeze. I'll be back on today about, excuse me, I had to sneeze. I'll be back on today about 5:30 on my way over to my mom's to celebrate with my mom. Excuse me, my mom and my sister who is in town for the day. All right, guys, have a wonderful day, and I will talk to everyone again soon.